Imagine two Ohio businesses. Bianca just hired a contractor to put all new windows in her bakery. Milan's service station also hired a contractor to install a new custom sign to draw attention. Sales and use tax must be paid for the materials needed for both projects, but in one case, the contractor is responsible for paying the sales tax, while in the other case, the contractee is responsible. Both businesses are trying to improve their property. So what's the difference? The difference lies in which improvement is considered real property and which is considered a business fixture. Let's look at the definition of each. Real property, according to the Ohio Revised Code, is any item that is built onto land or a structure that benefits the property in general. A general improvement, like windows, means that any future business, individual, or organization could use the improvement. For example, if this bookstore moves in a few years down the road, it would still benefit from the new windows that Bianca had installed. Other examples of real property would include sidewalks, interior walls, permanent fencing, parking lots, general parking lot lighting, doors, tile, wood, and laminate flooring, plus much more. A business fixture, on the other hand, is material that is built onto land or a structure that benefits a specific business or business use. The next property owner would have no use for a business fixture improvement and must either remove it or work around it. Milan's custom sign is considered a business fixture because it's built specifically to advertise his business. The sign benefits the business specifically and not the retail location in general. Other examples of business fixtures would include window treatments, specialty cabinetry, gas canopies, security cameras to monitor inventory or interior rooms, lighting for parking lots at car dealerships, HVAC and special flooring for computer rooms, special security door locking mechanisms for interior doors, and more. Let's look at one more important term. A construction contract is defined as an agreement where tangible personal property, or TPP, is or is to be incorporated into a structure or improvement to real property and becomes a part of that real property. This means that improvement projects involving real property like Bianca's are considered construction contracts, and projects involving business fixtures like Milan's are not considered construction contracts. The distinction of what is and what is not a construction contract under Ohio law is important because it determines who pays sales tax. When materials are purchased by a contractor under a construction contract, the contractor is the consumer, or user, of the materials, so they are responsible for paying sales tax on the material purchases. When a contractor purchases materials for a business fixture, the person who orders the work of the contractor is the consumer responsible for paying sales tax on the materials, plus any potential markup on the materials. The contractor should purchase these materials exempt for resale and then charge tax on the full price to the person who ordered their work. There are some special circumstances outlined in the Ohio Revised Code to be aware of. Temporary construction items like temporary fencing, construction elevators, temporary electrical connections, and the like are always classified as tangible personal property and are therefore always taxable to the contractee. Also excluded from construction contracts are the sale and installation of carpeting, agricultural land tile, and portable grain bins. The materials for these items are also always taxable to the contractee, as is general building maintenance. While Ohio law provides guidance for what is and is not considered a construction contract, always be careful. An improvement could be either a business fixture or real property, depending on how it's used. It's important to look at each contract individually to determine how the installed materials will be used and what benefit they bring to the property. Lastly, let's talk about labor. Like materials, labor taxability also depends on if real property or business fixtures are being installed. Labor under a construction contract is not a taxable service. So, in the case of Bianca's new windows, the contractor would be responsible for sales tax on any labor. In contrast, if the contractor is installing a business fixture, as in the case of Milan's custom sign, the contractee is responsible for tax on both the materials and labor. Further information on construction contracts can be accessed by searching construction contracts in the search bar at tax.ohio.gov or by reviewing the sales and use tax information releases found on the website. You can also call our business tax helpline at 8884-054-039. We're happy to help. The information in this video is provided for general guidance only and does not constitute tax or legal advice. Any legislative or legal changes that take place after the date this video was produced may change the accuracy of the content. Facts and circumstances applicable to your situation may impact any answer provided herein.